Good morning, students. Today, our new topic is linear transformation. Definition: if T maps V to W, where V and W are vectors, is said to be linear transformation if it satisfies the following two conditions: T of U plus V equal to T of U plus T of V for all U comma V belongs to V, and second one is T of Cu is equal to C times of Tu for all U belongs to V. Here we have two vectors. We have one is V and one is W. A transformation is said to be linear transformation if it satisfies two conditions. Here you have to take two vectors U and V. Their images will be here, T of U and one more T of V. So U and V are in V space, vector space, and T of U and T of V in vector space W. Images in W and domains in V. So here I am taking two conditions. We have T of U plus V equal to T of U plus T of V, and one more T of Cu is equal to C times of Tu. Then T is known as linear transformation. And we have note the null space of T is a set of all U in V such that T of U is equal to 0 bar. And second one, we have the range of T of x, nothing but is a set of all vectors in W. Here will be there in W. The range of T is the set of all vectors in W if W is the form of T of x for some x in V. That's all. And now we will prove some problems also based on this. Now, problem: verify whether the following transformations are linear. T of x comma y equal to x plus 1 y x plus y. T of x y z equal to x plus y y y minus z. First we will do first bit. First one, given here, seeing T maps from, here we have two dimensional, here we have three dimensional. So I can write T maps from R square to R cube, and T of x comma y equal to x plus 1 y x plus y. Before proving two conditions, I am going to define two vectors. Let U equal to x1 comma y1, V equal to x2 comma y2. U equal to x1 comma y1, V equal to x2 comma y2. Now first condition, T of U plus V equal to T of U plus T of V. This first condition we have to prove it. T of U plus V equal to T of U plus T of V. Yes, come on. We have U equal to x1 y1, V equal to x2 y2. First I require T of U plus V left hand side. Before that, first within the bracket we have U plus V. I am finding U plus V. U plus V equal to x1 plus x2 comma y1 plus y2. Now we require T of U plus V. T of U plus V equal to T of x1 plus x2 comma y1 plus y2. T of x comma, we already gave the condition. First coordinate plus 1 comma second coordinate y comma first coordinate plus second coordinate. Same writing here. equal to first coordinate plus 1, nothing but x1 plus x2 plus 1 over. Next here we have second coordinate. Second coordinate here we have y1 plus y2. Next we have first coordinate plus second coordinate. First coordinate plus second coordinate, nothing but x1 plus x2 plus y1 plus y2. Left hand side equation number 1. And now right hand side. T of u equal to T of u, T of x1 y1, T of x1 y1 equal to, again same condition, first coordinate plus 1, second coordinate, first coordinate plus second coordinate, nothing but I have here x1 plus 1 y1, x1 plus y1. Similarly, T of v equal to T of x2 y2 equal to x2 plus 1 y2 x2 plus y2. Now we want T of u plus T of v. Sum we require. T of u plus T of v equal to x1 plus 1 x2 plus 1. Total we are getting x1 plus x2 plus 2 we are getting 1 plus 1 2. And similarly y1 plus y2. Next we have x1 plus x2 plus y1 plus y2. This is right hand side equation number 2. So equation 1 and equation 2 here both are not equal. First coordinate x1 plus x2 plus 1 is there here, x1 plus x2 plus 2 is there. So T of u plus v not equal to T of u plus T of v. First condition only failed. So simply I can say T is not a linear transformation. T is not a linear transformation. That's all. And now we'll do B bit. B bit is T of x, y, z equal to x plus y, y minus z. We have to check whether it is linear transformation or not. Come on. Solution. Here T maps from, here 3 vectors, here also 3 vectors we have. T maps from r power 3 to r power 3, and given one more condition is given, T of x, y, z equal to x plus y, y minus z. Again here also we will consider two vectors u and v. Let u equal to x1, y1, z1, v equal to x2, y2, z2. Yes. First condition, T of u plus v equal to T of u plus T of v. Left hand side I am doing first. First within the bracket we have u plus v, we have u plus v equal to, already have u and v already we have, but substitute that values, x1, y1, z1 plus x2, y2, z2 equal to x1 plus x2, y1 plus y2, z1 plus z2. Now T of u plus v. T of u plus v equal to T of x1 plus x2, y1 plus y2, z1 plus z2 equal to, we have T of x, y, z, we have x plus y, first coordinate plus second coordinate. First coordinate plus second coordinate, nothing but x1 plus x2 plus y1 plus y2. Next, y, second coordinate, y1 plus y2. Y minus z, second coordinate minus third coordinate, y1 plus y2 minus z1 minus of no, minus z1 minus z2. Left hand side equation number 1. Or right hand side T of u plus T of v. Here T of u equal to T of, already we have v, x1 y1 z1, x1 y1 z1, and T of v, okay, T of x1 y1 z1, already we have the condition x1 plus y1 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 minus z1. Similarly, I can write T of v also. T of v equal to T of x2 y2 z2 equal to x2 plus y2 y2 minus z2. Simply we have x, y, z, x plus y, first plus second, next second coordinate as it is, and one more y minus z. That same format I followed. And now T of u plus v, T of u plus T of v require right hand side. Right hand side, simply add it. First coordinate x1 plus y1, x2 plus y2, simply getting x1 plus x2, y1 plus y2. Next we have y1 plus y2. Next we have y1 plus y2 minus z1 minus z2. Equation number 2. Once compare equation 1 and equation 2, both are same. x1 plus x2 plus y1 plus y2, x1 plus x2 plus y1 plus y2, same, y1 plus y2, next y1 plus y2 minus z1 minus z2. So T of u plus v equal to T of u plus T of v. First condition is satisfied. Next, second one. Second one is, we have to prove T of Cu equal to C times of Tu. Yes. Consider T of Cu. T of Cu, already we have u. x1, y1, z1, nothing but Cx1, Cy1, Gz1. Cx1, Cy1, Cz1. 4 equal to, again property we have to use it, x plus y, nothing but here Cx1, Cy1, next Cy1, next Cy1 minus Cz1. In this I can take C, common I can take it, C of x1 plus y1, c of y1, c of y1 minus z1. Take c outside, c of x1 plus y1, y1, y1 minus z1 equal to c times of t of u. Therefore, t of cu equal to c times of tu. Two conditions are satisfied. Therefore, I can say t is linear transformation. Therefore, t is linear transformation. Yes. Next one more problem we have. If a equal to 1 0 minus 2 minus 2 1 6 3 minus 2 minus 5, b bar equal to minus 1 7 minus 3. Define t maps from r cube to r cube by t of x bar is equal to a x bar. Find a vector x bar whose image under t is b bar. You have to find a vector x bar whose image under t is b bar. So we have to find x bar, we have to find. Before that, given a equal to 1 0 minus 2 minus 2 1 6 3 minus 2 minus 5 and b bar equal to minus 1 7 minus 3. Here he given t of x bar is equal to a x bar. You have to find a vector whose image under t is b bar and whose image under t is b bar, nothing but t of x bar is equal to b bar. T of x bar is equal to a x bar, t of x bar is equal to b bar. Therefore, simply I can say that is a x bar is equal to b bar. This vector we have to find, this x bar vector we have to find it. That is a 1 0 minus 2 minus 2 1 6 3 minus 2 minus 5 x bar. This vector we have to find, so variables we have to consider x y z equal to b bar minus 1 7 minus 3. I have to find x, y, z values I have to find, so that I can give x bar vector. For this, I will consider a augmented matrix. Consider augmented matrix. A b bar equal to, already we have a 1 0 minus 2 minus 2 1 6 3 minus 2 minus 5 and b bar is minus 1 7 minus 3. Again we will solve by echelon form. Echelon form, nothing but I have to make this place as 0 and here also I have to make it 0. R2 implies R2 plus 2R1 minus 2 times multiplying here 2 1 are 2 minus 2 plus 2 0. Complete row I will do it. Similarly, R3 implies R3 minus 3R1. 3 minus 3 1 are 3, 3 minus 3 0. So first row operations we have R2 and R3. First row, copy that one. First row as it is 1 0 minus 2 minus 1. Second row is R2 plus 2R1. First we'll write R2 minus 2, 1, 6, 7. 2 times of R1, 2 times, 2 1s are 2, 0. Again 2 times minus 4, minus 2. We have operation plus we have, so simply add it 0, 1, 2, 5. 0, 1, 2, 5. Second row is over. Now again third row operation we have. R3 minus 3 R1. R3 write first. 3 minus 2 minus 5 minus 3. 3 times of R1. 3 times. First row. 3 1s are 3. 0 minus 6 minus 3. We have subtraction. We have do subtraction for this one. Minus plus plus. For 0 no need. Anything you can write. 3 minus 3 0. Minus 2 1 0. So simply 0 minus 2 1 0. Echelon form we doing. Again this bottom also will make it 0. This minus 2. R3 implies R3 plus 2R2 minus 2 plus 2 0. So I can write this one as first row 1 0 minus 2 minus 1. Second row as it is 0 1 2 5. 2 times 0 multiply here 2. 2 1s are 2 minus 2 plus 2 0. Multiply here 1 here 2. 1 plus 4 5. And again here 0 to 5 is 10. Now I got echelon form I got. Of course third row divided by 2 I'll do it. Divided by 5 I'll do it. 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10. So simply R3 implies R3 by 5. So simply we're getting 1 0 minus 2 minus 1 0 1 2 5 0 0 1 0. A B bar. A B bar. Come write the equations. First equation here 1 into x1 0 into x2 minus 2x3 is equal to minus 1. 0 x1 1 x2 2 x3 is equal to 5. 0 x1 0 x2 1 x3 is equal to 2. And now I can write that one as equations x1 x2 0 only minus 2 x3 equal to minus 1. Next x2 plus 2 x3 is equal to 5 and x3 is equal to 2. I got x3 value 2. Equation 1 2 3 x3 equal to, now equation 2 x2 plus 2 x3 2 to the 4 equal to 5. Nothing but x2 is equal to 5 minus 4 1. So x2 value I got. And x1 equation 1 x1 minus 2 x3 2 to the 4 equal to minus 1. So x1 is equal to minus 1 plus 4 3. Therefore x bar is equal to x1 x2 x3 equal to x1 3. Here we have x1 value, x2 1, x3 2. That's all. We have to find a vector x bar. So x bar is equal to 3 1 2. That's all. Yes. Next definition we have linear independent and linear dependent. linearly independent and linearly dependent. An indexed set of vectors v1, v2, so on, vp. P vectors we are considering in a vector space V is said to be linearly independent if the vector equation c1 v1 plus c2 v2 plus so on cp vp equals 0 bar has trivial solution. Trivial solution nothing but the coefficients of v1 v2 so on vp, nothing but c1 c2 so on cp, these values should be equal to 0. Nothing but all the coefficients should be equal to 0, then this set of vectors is known as linearly independent. This set of vectors is known as linearly independent. So once again, an indexed set of vectors v1 v2 so on vp in a vector space is said to be linearly independent if the vector equation c1 v1 plus c2 v2 plus so on cp vp is equal to 0 bar has trivial solution. And next we have linearly dependent. This index set of vectors v1 v2 so on vp is known as linearly dependent if the vector equation has non-trivial solution. Non-trivial solution means at least one of the coefficients should not be equal to 0. One of the coefficients of v1 v2 so on vp not equal to 0, nothing but c1 c2 so on cp is there, at least one coefficient should not be equal to 0. That is at least one of the coefficient ca value, coefficient nothing but ca only, ca value is not equal to 0, then this indexed set is known as linearly dependent. So very simple vector equation we have, if all the coefficients are equal to 0 we call it linearly independent, if at least one value not equal to 0 we call it linearly dependent. Linearly independent is represented by Li and linearly dependent represented by LD.